Hey, what is up guys? Today we're going to go ahead and unbox the Asus Zenbook. And if you guys are wondering why I actually got this one, I actually got this for college. So this is the Asus Zenbook UX301LA. I went ahead and picked up the 13.3-inch one, which comes with an i7 Haswell processor. It's quad-core, I believe, and it comes with 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of for the SSD. It's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and unbox this. So here it is around. So it gives you some specs. The display is actually really good. I believe it's around 2K. It's around a 2K display, so that's really nice. You also have accidental damage protection. So that's why I really want to get Asus. I was considering a Samsung ATIV Book 9 Plus or the Asus. I went the Asus since it does have a better graphics, integrated graphics, and also has this Asus protection. And of course, I heard really great things about Asus and how they're really reliable. So let's go ahead and cut this open right here. Let's go ahead and right down the middle. There we go. Let's go ahead and try to break it open. So I'll leave a link down below if you guys are actually interested in purchasing this. And I'll actually leave my thoughts after I use it for a while on my Twitter account as well, if I like it or not, of course. So let's go ahead and pull this out now. Oh yeah, so that's real nice. There we go. So here's the actual packaging out of the box, of course, which is another box. Interesting. So first of all, I can tell this is a very, very clean box. So I can definitely tell that Asus did spend some time on making the box look actually very professional. So there you go, you got the same specs again, right there again. And sorry about the tripod and all that. Obviously, this is my usual setup. So I'm actually standing up just because the tripod is literally 6 feet up in the air. Just because how big this box is and all that, I had to do it, put it up 6 feet so you could see the whole entire box. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll go ahead and just rip it all apart. So this is a thin plastic coating protector. Let's keep it all in place. Okay, so I can already tell this is a quality product. The surface of this box already is really smooth. It's not usual cardboard. It's actually a really smooth, soft touch. So I can already tell this is going to be a very quality product if this is only the box. So I'm really excited for this. So let's go ahead and open this up. And yeah, that is beautiful. If you guys didn't know, this actually has Gorilla Glass 3 on the top cover of it, so that's really nice. So let's go ahead and lift it up carefully. I don't want to drop it. So here it is. It has a nice metal, as you can see, that cool design when you move it around the light, so that's a really nice touch to it. It's really light. It's pretty darn light. It has a nice cool touch, which I like, so it gives you more of that metal feel. It's not made out of plastic. It actually has a lot of glass. Metal on the back, it looks like. And it's really thin. Of course, I'll take all the packaging, the plastic packaging, in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and see what else is included. And like I said earlier, this is a quality product for many reasons, as you'll see in this video. First bit is that you get a really nice case. Yeah, you get a case with this laptop. This is a nice magnetic flap right here, so that's nice. Nice, smooth, soft inner layering. If you guys are going to be using this a lot, you know, travel and all that, this isn't going to protect it too much. This is more of just a style case. You may want to go ahead and invest in a more durable, proper, tougher, thicker case. Here's just a little cable tie, probably for your wall adapter charger. Some guides. So here's your In Search of Incredible, so warranty card right here. And don't forget about the accidental Asus warranty, which is nice. And some people did say they ran into problems if they were out of the United States, something to consider. And also user manual, which I will not be needing. Let's go ahead and see the charger now. Oh, and another case, so that's really nice. Let's see what's included in this smaller pouch. So this is a really nice pouch too. It's not thin. It's not going to be breaking easily. It's actually made out of very good material actually. But it isn't magnet. It's actually Velcro this time. So you have, it looks like a mini display port, if I'm right. It's an adapter to VGA. I'm pretty sure that's not VGA. I don't know that port, but I'll leave it down below. And also USB to Ethernet. Ethernet, I really don't know what to call it, but there you guys go. So that's how it looks like. So you don't have it directly on the laptop. That's why they give you these adapters, which is nice since they included adapters, as I know a lot of other manufacturers don't include it, which is a huge bummer, and they charge you $20 a piece for those adapters. And lastly, you have the wall brick, which is actually nice. Now, I know a couple of people complained, so let me go ahead and take off this plastic, that they didn't like it since it didn't separate from the two cords like you usually get from Windows laptops. But I like it. It's more like a Mac brick, which keeps it much more cleaner and super small, and keeps this brick away from you and just puts it directly to the wall outlet. All that heat that it generates from here, it'll be gone from your legs and all that, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and take off this Velcro. So it looks like we get 2 ties. You know, you saw the other one. And also, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it actually has a nice LED right here. So it's going to be orange for charging and green for its full. And I'll go ahead and show that in just a little bit. So it looks like this is a solid length cable too. And this brick isn't too heavy at all too. And you can just go ahead and, you know, put it directly into your wall outlet. I wish they did allow you to take this out and switch it out if you're traveling into other countries, or you can have an extender so this brick doesn't get in the way if there's not enough room to plug this in, if you have the other wires in the way. Let's go ahead and move all this to the side and actually take a look at the main product. Alright, here it is. Here is the main display, the thing that you really want to see. So it's still in the packaging, or the plastic packaging, so let's go ahead and just rip it off. So this is all metal, at least metal and glass. So I'll go ahead and show you where the glass is and where the metal is. So of course I went ahead and went with this dark bluish one. There's also a white one, which is more rare and harder to find. I couldn't even find it on Amazon. So, you know, consider that. I actually wouldn't recommend the white one. It could get more easily dirty, but you can't see the fingerprints as much. So here we go. This is beautiful. This is really thin. I held the MacBook Pro, the new Retina one, just because my brother owns it, and it looks like it's as thin as that, if not. It's light too. So it's very thin, very comparable to the MacBook Pro or even Air. Let's go ahead, and I want to see if this is actually right. I've seen MKBH do this one-handed, open up the laptop. So let's see if that's actually true, and let's see if it works. So yeah, it worked. So it's sliding a little bit just because it's on my desk, but it worked one-handed. I can go ahead and open up the laptop. And another nice neat thing is you actually get a nice cleaning cloth, which is huge for cleaning up your screen and the top cover, since that top cover is a fingerprint magnet from that glass. So let's go ahead and take a nice look around it first of all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in just a little bit. And so here it is. So this is actually Gorilla Glass 3. And of course there's metal underneath it. That's why you get this nice metal, weird, cool design, as you can see while I move it around. So that's really nice, Gorilla Glass 3. On the back, there's nothing. It's very, very clean, as you can see. On the left-hand side, you got your power right there, USB. That looks to be mini HDMI right there, and also your headphone, and I'm assuming microphone, headphone jack, 2-in-1 right there. And on the right-hand side, you can go ahead and see we have our SD card reader. Let me go ahead and demo it, how much it sticks out. I know it does stick out quite a bit. So that is how much it does stick out, if you guys are curious. Go ahead and take that out, and you also have another USB, which, yes, that's another USB. Yeah, so that is a mini display port if you guys are curious. Let me go and zoom out. Looks like it's out of focus, so sorry about that, guys. So that's a mini display port right there. As you can see, it is super thin. So it gets thin and then thicker, of course, gradually. But even at the end, it's still super thin. You know, this is an Ultrabook, so they do have to meet some requirements to consider it an Ultrabook. And on the bottom, which I'm a big fan of since I've used Windows laptops in the past and I've not been satisfied with it since there's vents everywhere and it's been plastic underneath too. But it looks like Asus did the job perfectly. First of all, you got nice screws, which you can go ahead and easily take out the back cover if for whatever reason something goes wrong. You can go ahead and easily replace it. So there's easy access screws, and also the vents are at the back, which I'm a huge fan of. I hate it if they're like in the middle, on the sides and all that. It just bothers me. So I'm really glad it's on the back. So that's a really nice touch. So as you can see already, it is a fingerprint magnet. So let me go ahead and clean it off with the included cleaning cloth. So it does a pretty good job cleaning it really quickly. But of course, if you're gonna be touching the top of the laptop a lot, you're gonna need a clean cloth all the time. So let's go ahead and try to open it up again with one hand, and let's see how well it works. So let's go ahead, and yep, it worked great. But it does slide a little bit, which is a little bit weird. Wow, this looks really beautiful. Let me go ahead and show you the keyboard, a nice close-up of the keyboard. So you have a nice a palm resting area right here, so that's really nice. Keyboard looks pretty nice, Yep, it looks like it goes deep enough that you can actually tell when you press it in. Not a lot of Ultrabooks do that, which is an issue. Let's go ahead and take a look at the display now. So here is the display, and it is scratch resistant, it looks like. And yes, this is Gorilla Glass 3 as well, which is nice. It's ultra high resolution, 2560 by 1440. So that's around the 2K range. If you guys are curious, I actually searched that before I bought it. And you also have a ceramic glass finish. Looks like the touchpad right here is actually a nice glass finish, which is true. It's very smooth. Comparable to the MacBook Pro, since I have owned that in the past, and they have a very nice one. So it looks very, very nice. Very solid construction. First impressions is I'm super impressed by this laptop. So let's go ahead and power this on now, and let's see how. Let's see. I don't think there's any battery. Let's go ahead and hold it down and see if that actually helps. And no, so there's no battery. Let me go ahead and plug it in and see it boot up. Okay, so let me go ahead and plug it in with this included, of course, charger. And as you can see right here, you have this little LED strip, so it'll let you know if it's full or still charging, which is nice, and it's a nice touch and very similar to the MacBook Pro. So like me, I'm a big fan of the MacBook Pro, but I want to go with Windows now since I have a Windows computer, and I hate that gap between them if I switch between Mac and Windows. So I'm just gonna stick with Windows for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. And we're just gonna go ahead and plug it in. As you can see right away, let me go ahead and dim that light possibly. And there you guys, you can see that it was red. So there you guys go. You can see it is a red glow right there. So let me go ahead and press the power button and see how. Let's see if it boots up. So there we go. It is actually booting up. So let's give it a few seconds to actually properly boot up. Let's see how fast the boot up is as well. Remember, this is the very first boot up, so it won't be as fast as your usual boot up since it's going to go through all the setup screen, put in your username, password, email, all that good stuff. But it looks solid. Let's go ahead and actually take off this screen protector. Not even a screen protector, but you guys know what I mean. I forgot to take that off. Let's go ahead and take, oh, it's actually just the stickers. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and just take that off too, since we don't need it. So there's the setup screen. I'm gonna go ahead and skip through all of this, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So I went ahead and filled in all my information that I needed, turned on and turned off the proper settings, and now it's just getting the PC ready, so it'll just be a few more minutes, and then we'll be good to go. And while it's actually getting started, I just want to let you guys know a couple of new other options or things it actually has. First of all, it's actually pretty darn silent. I can hear a slight buzzing, but it's nothing to be concerned about. It's only slight, and you can only hear it if it's if there's no sound at all, no one has to be talking, you can't be moving at all, then you can hear it. So it's a pretty good sounding fan. So it's nice and silent. You also have this backlit keyboard right here. So let's go ahead and start punching in some random keys to see where the backlit keyboard is. So it should be here. Maybe you have to tap on function and all that. But you can see we do have a backlit keyboard, which is nice. Also, the keyboard is actually pretty nice too. If you guys if you guys want a nice keyboard, if you type a lot, this is a nice keyboard, I gotta say. One of my more favorite keyboards I used on a laptop. So I do prefer that. And also, this one does have a touchscreen. So as you can see, if we can go ahead and go back to the regular Windows somehow, there we go. We can go ahead and go to our desktop right here. As you can see, I can go ahead and use the touchscreen, and it's a nice touchscreen. The screen doesn't move too much, and it's a very nice, sensitive touchscreen, so you don't have to press too hard onto it to go ahead and do all these options. And as you can see, the screen is very high resolution, so some of these icons, actually a lot of these icons are going to be smaller, so you may have to change the settings for that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. That has been the Asus Zenbook UX301LA unboxing and quick and kind of in-depth look at it. My final opinions, my first impressions of this laptop is it screams high quality all around. Keyboard is good, display is amazing, touchscreen is solid, the screen doesn't move too much. You can actually open up the laptop with one hand, which you can't say about a lot of laptops. It's nice metal. The trackpad is good. Everything is good so far. If I do have any concerns, comments, and all that, I will have my opinions on this laptop on my Twitter account, which I'll link down below. And if a lot of people request it, I'll actually make a review video of the pros and cons of getting this laptop, including price. So price is a big factor if you're looking into that too. But that's it, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe in the bottom left-hand corner right there. And be sure to stay tuned for more tech videos. I usually do Android videos, but sometimes out of the ordinary, once I get a new gadget like a laptop, I'll go ahead and make an unboxing video, and possibly in the near future a review video too if enough people request it. But that's it. Enough for this video, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.